Well, I'm back over here in the warehouse. It's still full, but the one locker that had the bed frame and all the stuff in it finally went through all the stuff, so everything's been processed. And I kind of want to say a couple things here. I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff I found in there. But I want to start off by saying I might just have or be living almost a perfect life. Like if I had someone to share all this excitement with, that would be the absolute perfect life. But, you know, just the fact that I can wake up anytime I want to, I go out and I buy random stuff and I resell it and I make money and make a decent living doing it. And I get to do something I enjoy, which is learning about people and just treasure hunting and everything else. You know, I'm happy. So, oh, and last night I did not have a crazy dream, so I'm happy about that. But, and I just want to, this might have been a precursor to it, but that giant white thing, that is the same mirror. I got it turned around where it's facing away from me, but that is almost, well, it was bigger in the dream, but that's almost the same exact mirror that was in the dream. So that might be broken and thrown away. I'm kind of like, I'm getting vibes. So there's someone that, the king size set sold, by the way. So this is, they're coming tomorrow with some trucks to pick it all up. I might talk them into just taking that with them if they want it. So, but yeah, that might have been the reason I dreamed a mirror. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But anyways, so, I've been going through, this is definitely like a country Hispanic. There's a lot of Mexican stuff in here, a lot of Spanish things. So there's going to be some stuff I take out to Ramona and sell out there. But this neat little set, nothing is the same size. Everything's a little different. I'm going to put all this on Marketplace, but that's going to be sold. Found a bunch of belt buckles. This one, yeah, that one wasn't stamped. Found this little jewelry box, which I did make a note of when I first went through the locker. And I said, there's probably nothing in there. Well, there was some stuff in there. Well, I didn't find. I've been going through getting all this stuff done. But I did sell some clothing. I've sold, I think like $60 in clothing out of all this stuff for $3 and $5 a piece. There's some cowboy boots, sold them. I still got one pair left. In fact, I got to delete them off of Marketplace. Had some great sales off Marketplace today. No one really showed up for the garage sale. But, you know, again, stuff is selling on Marketplace. I've done, I think, almost 400 today. So, but this is kind of some of the cool stuff. I got this, is this zooming in or what? So this is kind of a religious almost, but it's 925. This is 14 karat, has some diamonds in it. I'm going to take this down and get it tested. These three little earrings here look like they're stamped. And this one says something, but I can't read it. It may be Avon. Man, this thing's not getting, it's not zooming in the right way. But this may be Avon, or it might be like 10 karat Walmart. I don't know. But these all say something on it, but I got to get another eye loop to find out. DVDs, all this stuff, you know, that's just easy money. Bunch of phones. So the one person who likes to buy phones, I got a whole bunch of, they look to be pretty good phones here. I got one of the, where's that flip phone? Yeah, I got one of the Razors, the new Razors. Here's I think a Samsung or Apple or something, I don't know. Some Hispanic money, 2 possible winning lottery tickets. They may be out of date though. Found some $2 bills. This one's it's a red print, which I think that means it's a first print. And it's 1953. Is that zooming in? So, but it is badly damaged, so I'm going to get a hard case for it. And then I found $25 in the presidential dollar coins and a bunch of other chains, some $50, stuff like that. This is all in the locker. So, a bunch of hats. Again, I've already sold $400 and stuff, and I paid $20 for the whole locker. Sold that little buggy thing that was in the locker. Found some more Christmas stuff, so I'm gonna take this all up to Luby's. He got me a TV and a DVD player for here. I did not find the remote, so I'm just gonna go up to Walmart and buy me one of them little $11 universal remotes. So, and I'm gonna get this set up and probably jam out on all these movies. I got some good movies over here too. Like there was one here, I can't remember which one it was, but there's one I wanted to watch, you know. So, let's see, what else? Yeah, I told you about the gold, told you about all this is sold. Once they pick that up, I'm gonna put the other bed together, take a picture of that, get that online. Oh, and the blades are over here. So these are the blades here for the saws. So I'm gonna come back tonight and get all that put together, get them online. And there's still all the tools and all the stuff that's on these tables is all stuff I got a list. There's the little baby crib thing, the air compressors. Yeah, there's just so much more stuff over here. Oh, and the entertainment center. I'm probably going to list that for $75. So, but yeah, finally got through all this stuff. Now, I want to say something. And I know how many times I have said similar things to this. In fact, I'm going to sit down. Oh, man. So, as much as I've perfected life so far, I think I might be able to perfect it a little bit better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold off from buying a bunch of crazy stuff. And luckily there's no more auctions for a couple of months. And I want to get this place to where, you know, this is like Facebook stuff. And I'm going to have stuff packed up that's going to be for, you know, the garage, not the garage sale, but for the flea market and things like that. And I think next time I buy a storage locker, I'm going to load it all up. I want to have this whole place with tables that are empty. And then I'm going to basically bring everything in here, one unit, bring it in here, process it, get it all done in one day. And that way I can just get it all, you know, like, okay, here's a table for the electronics, here's a table for the clothes, here's a table for whatever. Because even today, I've probably thrown away $100 worth of stuff where I threw away cables to something and then found what the cables go to, you know. And for that reason, I'm kind of like, you know what? I need to be a little better on this. And, you know, I'm processing a whole entire storage unit on 2 tables here, you know. So I think that's what I'm going to do is for next time is I'm going to make sure that before I buy another storage locker, that I'm going to have the center of all this cleaned out. So my main priority between now and Christmas is all the furniture needs to be out of here, 100%, so that when I find more furniture, I can bring it in here, get it set up, and instantly sell it quicker, you know. So I'm going to work on all that, and then, you know, all the shelves and all that stuff, that can be for garage sale, flea market, whatever. And then have it, I'm going to have some clothing racks brought in here probably Monday. So I got them in the van. I just got to put them together because they're all taken apart. But anyways, I'm having fun today. I've been jamming out to music. I've been doing all kinds of stuff. Tomorrow I'm going to be in and out of here. But I'm also, I'm going to be working on Hoochie Mama. So I'm going to try to get that up and running. And then Sunday I'm helping out a friend, getting some stuff cleaned up at her house. So... but yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you what's going on. Marketplace is definitely the way to go, especially that I'm selling them so cheap that I got people literally fighting on Marketplace over some items. And the good thing is if I put it up there and nobody messes with me, I just drop the price until they do. So, and like this right here, there was a whole bag of dinosaurs, you know, and I don't know exactly what's going on with them, but I'm going to put them all together on a table, take a picture, list it and say, here's a Christmas dinosaur miracle, you know, and just sell them all to one person for like, you know, I don't know, 10 bucks, 15 bucks. I'm going to put all the hats together and say hat collection, X amount of dollars, or I could take them out to flea market and sell them, you know, $5 or 3 for 10 or something. I got a whole bunch of Mickey Mouse stuff. Like all these Nerf guns are listed for 20 bucks on Marketplace. These, I'm going to take these out and put a table full, take a picture, and one money for all of it. So, but that seems to be the best way to sell stuff. So, anyways, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go rest up, and I kind of wore the wrong shoes. I went for a little I don't know what look I was going for, but it was a little chilly this morning, so I was kind of do like a snow look. And yeah, I've been on my feet doing a lot of stuff, and my little pinky toe is screaming right now. But anyways, I'm having a ball, living about the most perfect life I could live. You know, other than the fact that I just kind of want to share some of this with somebody. That's the only thing. That's the only downfall in my life right now. But anyways, I'm not the best person to be around anyway, so I kind of understand why I'm single. So, but yeah, I got a lot more stuff to list, a lot more stuff to go through. I think that's going to be like the last table. I'm going to go through that tonight and get all that stuff. I got to go through all the DeWalt, see what batteries work, see what doesn't, and I'm going to put it all together as one package. And I am going to throw some batteries in there and just say, okay, you know, this for all of it. And I want to get these saws listed too tonight. That's just, these are kind of in the way. Not really, but. And then maybe tonight I'm going to start taking the shelves and putting the shelves up and getting these shelves here up top and try to start getting back there and build the doors, because that needs to happen pretty quick too. But anyways, that's it for now. Peace, love, money. I'm out.